Hey guys, this is Gabriel Roberts from Roberts Bushcraft. Heading out to the farm today to do a little work on the outhouse. See you there. Hey folks, we're at the farm now. Right here at where the outhouse is actually going to be built. I'll point you down to that real quick. You can see down here is the hole that we're starting to dig for the outhouse. But as you can tell, it is starting to rain. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is get my AquaQuest 10x10 olive drab tarp set up. See, we got a deer stand right behind us here. Really neat the spot that we're in for the cabin. Cabin is probably 15, maybe 20 yards right in front of me. Deer stand maybe 15 or 20 yards behind me. So if you're in the cabin and you need to use the bathroom, got the outhouse right here. If you're in the deer stand and need to use the bathroom, well, you've got the outhouse right here as well. So I'm going to get a tarp set up so I can take my rain jacket off, then hopefully get to work on this outhouse hole and foundation. Let's get to it. It definitely needs to be up above my head because I need to be able to work today. So it's about 40 degrees outside right now. Nice and cold, rainy. Well guys, here is the setup for the day. Diamond configuration here. You see the hole right below it. Let's get to work. Well guys, fire's catching up a little bit. It's actually got some really good flame going now. You see the smoke coming across me. Right now, got a little bit of cleanup to do before I actually start digging the hole. So first order of business is to start getting that done, I guess. And yeah, and then we'll start digging this hole out. The goal is to reach 6 feet or higher. So the way I'm gonna judge that, I'm gonna tie a rope around that tree, jump down into the hole. If I'm looking at ground level, then I'm not quite at 6 feet yet. If top of my head is at ground level, I'm a little bit over 6 feet. So a little bit of a view of the fire here while I'm gone. It's catching up pretty nice. We got the hole cleaned out. Probably about 4, maybe 5 feet deep at this point. I've got to do what I don't want to do. Now, I brought a change of clothes because I knew it was going to be wet today. And I knew I was going to be here all day. And I wanted to get the majority of this outhouse built today, at least the foundation. I'm going to have to get down in this hole. 40 degrees outside. And scoop this water out. Now what I'm going to do to be completely safe is tie a line to this tree over here. So I'll have something to pull myself up with. Of course, being the slick kind of clay interior we got going on here, I do not want to get stuck in this hole. It's going to be about 7 hours until Dad gets out here, and that's not something I want to do. So I'm going to tie a pretty much just a support line over here. I'm going to go ahead and throw a little more wood on the fire as well. E-tool. Get this open here. E-tool is going to play a huge part in getting this thing complete. The E-tool, being able to set it like this at an angle and hit away at it, I think is going to be absolutely perfect. Well, it has been quite a day out here so far. I'm trying to work in this small hole with a entrenching tool that I bought at a local military surplus shop, also known as the E-tool. And this thing's an absolute trooper. I mean, it's getting through it, and there's a reason the military uses it to dig their trenches, and it's working out great. But the only problem is, I'm not digging a trench that's, 4 or 5 feet wide. I'm digging a hole that's about, I think on the outer rim here, we're 5 feet wide. On the inside, I would probably say about 3.5, 4. And I'm going, trying to get 6 feet deep with it. And it's a little bit of a struggle here. So I'm trying to widen the hole out a little bit. But right now, bring you on down to here. We've got quite a good sized hole dug. Now this is not the end yet, but we're getting closer to the end. Take you up just a hair. Let's see where we're at. I actually haven't even checked yet. All right, guys, right at 5 feet. That is beautiful. Another foot to go, and actually I'll probably go another 1.5 feet, and then I'll probably call it, because I'm about tired of digging this hole. And I feel like a 6.5 foot hole should hold us over for a very long time. I'm gonna get some up close shots of this fire right now, because this thing is absolutely beautiful. The way I started it up, having all that wood in there, allowed it to all dry out about the same time, and out of nowhere it just bursts into this huge flame. So it's let's see, it's going on 12 o'clock now. It's about 11:45. I've been out here since around 9:30 or so. Well, actually probably about 9 o'clock. So I've been out here for quite a while, and fire has been going pretty much ever since I got here. So join me with a great meal. So we're gonna set that to the side. First order of business is to open this heater. Let's see here, tear here. Then we're going to slip the pouch into the heater meal. Or slip the heater meal into the pouch here. Whew. Here before too long, I'm going to need to go grab some more firewood. But just during lunch, I'm going to let that burn down. Then I'll go grab some more after. Guys, this fire feels amazing right now. Not exactly sure what the temperature is. When I got out here, it was 38 and raining, so extremely cold. As I started working, I checked back in the truck. It was 40 at like 11 o'clock. And I'm fairly certain one side of this meal is absolutely blazing because it was sitting, yep, right up against the heater. And then the other side, I'm sure, was a little cool. We'll see here. Oh no, that's nice. That's very warm. I like to kind of mix it up just a little bit. Chili beans. Alright folks, I've said my grace and I'm ready to dig in. That is good. Man, that's a perfect meal for today. Whew. I mean, the flavors in these little meals is just amazing. Perfect lunch for a day like today where it's a little cool outside. Well, no, not cool, it's cold. Got a good fire going, just beautiful. A little bit more rain for you guys. Little update on the hole here. We've hit 6 feet deep. Definitely the deepest hole I've ever dug in my life. But goal now, I'm going to take post hole diggers and just dig a trench in the center of this thing as far down as I can go. But I've had this fire beside me the entire time. And just a wonderful, wonderful view. Let's get back to work. Whew, got it. Well, guys, nothing too sexy about this breakfast this morning. Just some Cinnamon Toast Crunch and some box milk, but with some beautiful campfire coffee. Had a really good fire going last night, and that just kind of carried right over into this morning. Heat shield, I feel like, has increased the heat in this room. It's just been a really nice night, really nice morning. Just waking up, already having somewhat of a warm fire still going. Really nice. So this is where we got last night with the outhouse hole. Got a little bit to do today. As you can see off to the side over here, I've just laid some pieces of wood to walk on because that ground is very wet right now, very soggy. A few quick things I'm about to do before I get started here. Just cut some of these branches back. These things keep hitting me in the head while I'm walking by, and honestly, I'm tired of it happening. So we're gonna get them cut down. Oh, this one we'll cut right here. Already I've gotten 3 blocks laid today in a matter of, I would say, probably 20 or 30 minutes here. Blocks are going up pretty quick today. See, I've laid this one, and this one. Now I'm going to go along this back edge. I only have 3 left to lay. Just begin laying a little bit here on the bottom. Now it's worth noting, and I'm sure you can tell, I am not a master mortar layer by any stretch of the imagination. I'm doing everything very sloppy and just not very good. And that's simply because I don't have a ton of experience on this. Even though, yes, I have definitely gotten better with it, I'm nowhere near, you know, what you would see in a commercial home. We're still good that way. It's actually taking me about 2 hours, well no, about 1 hour to get these 2 blocks laid. Really the main thing with this is trying to make sure they are level and square to the rest of the building here. So if they weren't, then obviously logs wouldn't fit right and it would just be a big mess. But since they are, logs are going to fit just perfect and everything is going to work out great. So what I'm actually going to do now is go ahead and lay the second block to level it out to the foundation covering the hole, and then I'm going to fill in dirt all around it, and I'll call it a day right there. Might try to lay 2 logs. We'll see how it goes though. sure it's lined up. There we go. Okay. There was a kind of a hill right here that I try to get as much away as possible. I'm eventually going to dig this out a little bit more to create the low spot over here and run down out into the field like it normally does naturally. Just so water isn't wanting to run back towards the outhouse. I'm going to slope mud, well not mud, that was mud right now, but dirt all the way around the outhouse and fill in some of the voids over here so water will naturally run to the front and run out. But here we are. We take a few steps in here. This is a piece of a log that we had that is already fitting perfect right there. Fatter on this side, thinner on this one. So I'm either going to create a flat spot so we have a nice flat beginning, or I might just leave it like it is and then use a skinnier log that will meet up right here. Kind of get the layout here. Log number 2 is going to go back there where the boards are in the same fashion as the one up front, and then logs are going to start running on top of those. So I'm walking in the outhouse now. Walking in. Sitting down. And now I've got all this space in front of me. Because the actual floor is going to come all the way out to this log. So I've got all this space to work with in here. Beautiful. Love it. Well folks, hope you enjoyed me. Hope you enjoyed watching me just dig this hole out and get the foundation going for the outhouse. Hope you have a great day wherever you're at. Stay tuned for the rest of this build. Drop a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, may the wings of liberty never lose a feather. And God bless.